So I really ought to thank you.
Huh?
Drifted off again, eh? I was saying, a film marathon is such a cozy way to spend a December evening.
Oh, that's what I was doing. Spending the holiday here while you lecture me on cinematography. I'm in hell and I can't escape.
Oh, hush.
Violently spinning the wheel from side to side, Mickey crashes the boat into the pier, tragically cutting short the life of both him and 16 anthropomorphic cows, sheep, and horses.
The youth today have no whimsy.
I'm just more interested in Steamboat Mickey's fantastic murder adventures.
This is precisely why people like you need to be stopped from engaging with art ever.
Hey, can I pick the next one?
Oh, my poor sweet Liam. Of course you can't. You'll simply pick something tasteless and devoid of artistic merit.
I'll take that remote if I have to climb over you to get it.
If you think you'll end up on top, please feel free.
Maybe you can keep hold of the remote for now. We don't talk enough about the useful mobility of Pete's teeth. Imagine the sort of jaw structure Pete must have to move his incisors independently of each other.
It's just a visual gag.
Oh, what if they're steam-powered too? What if Pete's actually made of the same machinery as his boat?
You're willfully missing the point.
Steam-powered Willie in his steam-powered mech.
Did you know that this is where the term Mickey Mousing comes from?
I tried that back in college. It's when two doms take a sub by the ears and...
No, it is not the basis for a cheap sexual joke.
Rats.
It's when the score and the action on screen match up.
I think you could learn a lot more from trying out my techniques.
Liam, my poor and ignorant soul, you simply don't understand how rude you're being.
What now?
Look, it's all well and good for you to have fun little ideas, but they need to have their time and place. This cartoon is already made. Someone might wish to bring new life to a cherished old work of art. But that's not for you to decide. It's for people with wisdom and experience.
I guess that you got a point, though. Art can be made with a vibe or idea in mind, and it sucks to see someone completely fail to engage with the intent.
Thank you.
When art is made in bad faith, it just feels hollow.
I knew I could bring you around. Well, as delightful as it's been chugging beers while listening to this masterful reworking of a classic, I'm afraid I'll need something more substantial for supper.
I'm thinking... pizza.
Fine. Be a dear and give this place a ring.
A chain restaurant? Kinda expected that you'd want something artisan and local.
What are you talking about, Liam? Who else makes pizza?
Huh?
Well, they make an excellent dish, Liam. You can't expect them to simply let anyone make pizza. It's their idea. Can you honestly tell me that you can think of a single other place that makes pizza?
Sure, there's... Why can't I remember any names?
Because you're making up still more rubbish.
Isn't pizza a really old dish, though? Why do they get a claim on it?
Please, can we have one night where you just listen to me and don't make such a fuss?
Yeah, sorry about that. Pizza sounds good.
Wonderful. You know, I could get used to you being so agreeable.
You ever think about what kind of color palette they would have used on Mickey back then?
This cartoon is famously in black and white.
Yeah, but consider Mickey with purple on a muted yellow.
Don't you start.
Or some washed out but warm tones. Something cozy.
Stop it.
There's all these Mickey variations in Disney architecture. They even sell Mickey pins with the lesbian flag on it. What would you put on your Mickey?
Stop it!
Look, you can have your Mickey and I'll have mine.
No, I do not have my Mickey. I have the canon Mickey. There is a right Mickey and no other Mickey.
Who says?
You know who says, Liam. I don't have to tell you who's in charge.
I guess you're right. I don't really have anything good to add to this cartoon. Load up the next one, and I'll get dinner ordered. It's better than me messing everything up, right? You're, looking a bit different. I'll show myself out, I think.
How? Your options for leaving are extremely limited. Down to nothing. Really got it right that time. So, can I really say that was as perfect as it could have been? Perhaps just one more remake. Did you know that this is where the term Mickey Mousing comes from?
That's when a guy makes you sign an NDA and you can't talk about what you did in the bedroom for 100 years.
No, it is not the basis for a cheap sexual joke.
Rats.
You're killing me, Liam!
I'm not trying to bypass my own coronary artery. I just want to see Mickey act like a little freak. Is that so wrong?
It would be better if you were taking the scalpel to yourself, honestly.
What?
If you ripped your heart out of your chest, it would just affect one person.
I mean, look at this menu. They've only got one topping.
And do you have a problem with pepperoni?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, isn't something else supposed to be on pizza? Isn't part of the fun of pizza that everyone does their own thing with it?
Listen to yourself. You're being ridiculous. If everyone could do whatever they wanted, they'd make it wrong and besmirch the dish itself.
That doesn't...
Just be a good boy and get that ordered.
You know, I'm gonna make that pizza myself. Huh. Looks like I let this place get a little messy, huh? almost as though some nefarious creature wanted me to think this was my apartment.
What are you doing? Get back here!
And what do you know? This isn't my fridge at all. I want that pita and the hummus. Arugula sounds good. Oh, and a fried egg. Ta-da!
That is not a pizza.
You do not have copyright on pizza.
Well, someone should. Otherwise, people like you will make a mockery out of the whole dish.
Then I'd just make a parody pizza. For educational purposes.
I hate you, and I hate it when you go off and make things on your own.
Come on, don't be a sore loser. You had me in another one of your creepy loops, didn't you?
It was a godforsaken mouse. I neglected to check the legal status before using it as a linchpin of my psychic bonds around you. You'd think if anything was secure, it'd be Walt's dearest treasure. Next time I'll use something more recent.
If you think that a copyright will stop me, you're about to be sorely disappointed. Use whatever narrative tricks you want. You'll lose the rematch too.
Dear boy, next time I have you in my clutches, there's no escape.
2, 1, 2, 3. They copyrighted the cheddar cheese, mozzarella too. They took my right despite my pleas. It makes me so blue. Can't make a pepperoni pizza or else they'll sue. So put whatever the fuck you have on pizza, whatever's in your fridge. A shawarma, subpoena, or ketchup and mustard or string beans. Whatever fits your bin.